Badimaya country is about 700 kilometres northeast of Perth. My father grew up there, my grandfather grew up there, my whole mob is from there. I went to school in Perth and my cousins and my sisters and I, we were the only ones that were Aboriginal. We dealt with quite a bit of racism. People would say really nasty things. One of the worst things that happened to me was definitely a moment where a teacher told me that I can't do it because I'm an Aboriginal person, stereotypically known to be unemployed, drunk. Any stereotype that you associate with an Aboriginal person, that's what she told me. And she said that I can't do it. So I didn't think I would make it to year 11, year 12, let alone uni. And all of those things, they eventually add up. And it goes back to what happened in history, because that pain is still there and that still affects us every single day. One of the words of advice my dad always gave us was not to be afraid. Don't be afraid of anything or anyone. My dad comes from a family of about 12 or 13 kids. Every single one of them has diabetes. And that's what motivated me to pursue a career in health. We need more health workers, we need more Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander health workers. It doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, it's a human in front of you and they're vulnerable and they're asking you for help and you care for them. I want to go back into my community. We can do it, we can change our people's health, and that's why I wanted to do nursing. My name is Bannock Rind. I'm a proud Yamaji Badimaya woman. Hear our stories and share our stories.
The heart attack did come as a surprise. I can remember the night I was laying in bed sweating. I think it was that night that actually having the attack. Most of my life I've been sort of playing hard and partying and drinking hard and all of that, and it all caught up to me anyway, which was the cause of my having the double bypass. I swore I'd never want to go through an operation like that ever again. I've never been in so much pain. I decided I needed to change my lifestyle. I then knew I had to do something. So I went to the gym, and that helped me, made me feel good about, made me healthy enough and strong enough to get out of bed in the morning and to actually go to work. I've just continued to go to these fitness sessions, continued to use the gym. Since then I've had a couple of grandkids. I was keen to be able to watch them grow up. VAHS is a community-controlled Aboriginal health service. It was set up because, we had a lot of people who felt uncomfortable, didn't go to us, the little mainstream hospitals. If a place like this didn't exist, I think the consequences would be major. Our people are dying earlier than non-Aboriginal people are. And I believe it's because of the lifestyle, the health and the stresses of early life. Even now, we see a lot of people that we call elders, passing away at still a fairly early age. We've got a 1,000 push-up challenge. At one stage, I could never even do 20 push-ups, and yesterday I done 800 push-ups. Try and remain strong enough and healthy enough for the next 15 or more, hopefully more years to spend with the family and the kids. My name is Reg Thorpe. I'm a Gunai person from the Gunai-Kurnai tribe. Hear our stories, share our stories.
I suffered depression in post-traumatic stress, and like I'm a kid from the bush. When we're feeling a bit down, we'd go and swim in the river or go hunting or do something. So going swimming, it's part of my natural medicine, and you only get one set of everything. Lungs, kidneys or whatever, we've got to look after what we've got. In our community, grandmothers are the knowledge keepers, counsellors, you name it, we're everything. So I've started a grandmother's health and wellbeing group. I put it out there every day, come on, join me for swimming. I'll go and pick a sister girl up and say, come on, let's go swimming. Forget about all that stuff at home. Just get in the water and feel the stress just release, because that's what it does for me. Everything just goes out the window or out in the water, whatever, but it just, nothing worries me when I get in that water. I was wondering why a lot of women weren't engaging. I realised, because I'm banging the drum, come on, why don't you meet me at the pool? And then some sit down and share that, oh, it's shame. I said, what's so shameful about jumping in a pool? You don't understand, sis. You know, it's more about what's happened to their mothers and their grandmothers weren't allowed in pools back then. So I believe that, you know, once we've dealt with your past, you can move forward. And unfortunately, with what I've seen, elders and even in my own family, is trauma can be stuck. I used to say to my nan, why don't we speak our language? She said, well, when missions were set up, English was introduced, so you weren't allowed to speak our language. I do what I do because when we bury our elders these days, we're burying volumes of knowledge. Doing something small like this can make a difference to one's life. Just getting women together, healing, through swimming and yarning and telling stories. My name is Cecily Atkinson, and I'm a proud Muddy Muddy, Wemba Wemba, Yorta Yorta, Barappa Barappa woman. Hear our stories, share our stories.